Yeah, he's right here with us in a Fox Business exclusive. Governor Ricketts, thank you so much for being with Fox Business.
Oh, my pleasure, Liz. Thanks for having me on.
Well, look, you're surrounded by tens of thousands of people coming in here to the CenturyLink once a year to see Warren Buffett, but they come with their wallets ready. I can only imagine what kind of revenue bump it gives the Cornhusker State.
Yeah, it's fantastic to have, literally, as you said, tens of thousands of people come to Nebraska, and really gives us a chance to highlight all the great things about Nebraska and Omaha. We just got such a wonderful place, great cultural amenities, the historic old market. We've got the Henry Dooley Zoo, which is one of the tops in the country. The Stratcom Museum, all great things here for visitors to come see.
Oh my gosh, you know, the Chamber of Commerce should hire you. You're quite good at that. It's no surprise that
I'm supposed to be selling my state, right?
Yeah, sell your state, exactly. Speaking of state, you guys and your unemployment rate, we have a lot to talk about, from healthcare to joblessness. But right here in Nebraska, 3.1% unemployment rate, well below the national average, which just came in at 4.4%. We saw 211,000 jobs built for the month of April nationally. Tell me what's going on here that's slightly different, that helps you keep the level down.
Well, one of the things about Nebraska is Nebraskans want to work. We actually have the second highest workforce participation rate. It means people want to get jobs. We've also changed our unemployment system into a reemployment system by asking everybody seeking those benefits to sit with a jobs coach first and create a resume, which means we've reduced the amount of time people are unemployed. We've been able to reduce our claims paid out last year by $14 million, which means we were able to reduce our unemployment insurance taxes by $17.6 million this year for Nebraska businesses.
Okay, that's interesting, because the health care plan that just passed in the House requires that those who take Medicaid must work. To get Medicaid, if they are able-bodied adults, they have to give, they have to work and pay into it. Tell me what you think for your state, because it also leaves some very difficult decisions up to state governors, particularly whether they will be covering for the poor people when it comes to insurance.
Well, I think that one of the things that's important is that we have to have reform on the ACA, because it's collapsing under its own weight. Nebraska actually lost one of our insurance coverages this year. Who knows what would happen in the future if we didn't make the reforms. And people have seen their premiums skyrocket, deductibles skyrocket, so it's important as a first step to get this passed. And also, as a states' right person, you know, I want the responsibility. Let us make the decisions. We'll tailor plans in our state that do a better job covering our people. What may work in Nebraska may not work in New Jersey, and vice versa. So I think this is a good step, and of course we'll see what happens with the Senate.
Well, the Senate, Ben Sasse and Deb Fischer are the two Republican senators in this state. Are you getting any sense of how they may move on this? Because it is expected to be altered just a bit, to say the least, from what the House happened.
Yeah, I've actually been talking more to our House members, because that's kind of been the first stage. But I will tell you, both Deb Fischer and Ben Sasse are very, very smart people. They are going to be great contributors to this overall discussion in the U.S. Senate, where we go with health care.
You know, Keystone, I need to ask you about that, because President Trump had said he'll put in a call to you in Nebraska as they start Keystone back up in that pipeline. Have you spoken to him yet? Because as of a couple of days ago, we understand that he had not picked up the phone and called.
Yeah, I haven't talked to the president yet, but we're excited about the opportunities to get the Keystone Pipeline working. It's something that's going to create jobs here in Nebraska, lots of tax revenues here in Nebraska, of course help us become less dependent on foreign oil. That's a big deal. I mean, yeah, we want to make sure that we've got energy security here in our country, and this is something that's going to be helpful for it. Right now, the process is it has to go through our Public Service Commission that will do a review. Obviously, this has been studied extensively, and they will have their hearings over the course of the summer and make a decision either sometime later this year or early next.
Okay, go get your Dairy Queen Dilly Bar. They're going to have 25.
Are they giving it away for free?
20. No, Warren Buffett gives nothing away for free. Are you kidding me? Great to have you, Governor.
Thank you very much, Liz. I appreciate it.
Governor Pete Ricketts in a Fox Business exclusive.